I wish I was given a warning.
On my bag. $24.99 for this plushie.
I don't know how much they cost.
$19.99 is $20.
Oh, and because I have twins, I'm just going to say this for the twin moms. Just because they were born together do not mean that let's talk about raising boys as a single mother. It can be done as a single mother. Do I recommend it? 0 out of 10. Luckily, my boys still have their father, and they have amazing uncles. I think as a mother, it's a lot that we really can't touch on. Yeah, it's definitely a lot, especially when it comes down to the emotional part. You always hear parents yelling, "Stop all that crying, you a boy, suck it up." And I'm like, he a boy, but he still has feelings. Like, make it make sense. It's like, how do they express themselves? How do they express their emotions if because they are male they can't cry? Yeah, nah, don't make sense. But anyways, it's definitely a job. Prepare to be at sporting events in the hot summer. Prepare to go through clothes. They go through these growth spurts that's just like, what? Shoes constantly have to be replaced. Pants constantly having to be replaced. And let's not talk about the baths. I don't know why, as little boys, they don't like to take a bath. It's like I have to bribe them to get in the tub. Yeah. And then let's say, oh, they're going to take a bath. Well, they'll tell you they took a bath. And they'll come out with the pajamas on. Back just as dry. Feet just as dirty. All they washed was their chest and under their arms. Yeah. That's the type of stunts my boys pull. Constantly eating. They always eat. They're always hungry. Yeah, boys are definitely a different breed. And let's not get on haircuts. I would say always keep in open communication with your boys. Allow them to express their feelings. Talk them through expressing their feelings. No, you don't always have to yell, scream, kick. Explain to them that there's other ways to express how you feel about something. I know with my boys, I used to take them out together, but I'm finding now that I have to kind of separate them and spend quality time with each one by themselves. They're very competitive. So if you have more than one boy, be ready for that. It's a constant competition, and I have to remind them that continue to practice. Like, nobody's perfect. Everyone needs help somewhere. Oh, and because I have twins, I'm just going to say this for the twin moms. Just because they were born together do not mean that everything is going to happen at the same time. They're two separate individuals, and they're both going to grow and develop at their own pace. I think that was one of the hardest with me. It was that in separation. I know when they started Head Start, they were putting them in separate classes, and I was like, no, why would you separate them? And that's when the school social worker was like, Miss Simmons, they are two separate people, and they have to develop their own personality. And when they made it to kindergarten with COVID, they went back into the same classroom, because I felt as if, okay, if they catch COVID, it's easier for me to take the two and seclude them versus them being in separate classrooms, and then one might contaminate the other, so they went back into the same classrooms. That was the worst thing I could have ever done. It was a constant issue with the teacher, like the boys were in constant competition, but now they're back in separate classrooms. one kind of leans on his brother more than the other, and then it's crazy. It's just a process, and just know that allow them to develop and grow at their own pace. I think that would be like one of my biggest advice for parents of twins. I think that's all for today. So as usual, thank you for allowing me to share my experiences with you. Any questions or comments, leave them below, or you can email us at chevyandthegang@gmail.com. Until next